Chadford students and staff. Welcome to CFES News. My name is Nico. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Broadcast Cal here with the Pledge of Allegiance. Everyone stand up and say it with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job, everyone. Now get out there and explore, discover, and create. Broadcast Cal out.
Today is Thursday, January 13th. It is a day of the letter day cycle. Fun fact, it is National Gluten-Free Day. Did you know that the sly protein that hides in your kitchen, acting as the blindness agent of many foods and beverages you consume on a daily basis? Many of us take it for granted and know that nothing is for presence. While 2.5 million people in the U.S. battle against it, can you guess what it is? Gluten, a protein found in wheat, rye, and barley that those with a gluten-free intolerance spend their lives avoiding. On January 13th, we observe National Gluten-Free Day alongside our gluten-free friends. Upcoming events. Mr. Miller reminds you to check your Daily 5 schedule. MLK Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, the Golden Utensil. Let's see what the weather's like today. Elliot, how's it looking outside?
Hello everyone and welcome to the weather. Today we have partly cloudy skies, expect a high of 48 and a low of 32 overnight. Back to you, Nico.
No birthdays today. Sports update. The Flyers take on the Bruins at 7 p.m. Since there isn't much sports, here's another episode of the Hot Seat featuring Mr. McGarvey. Enjoy.
Welcome to the Hot Seat. I am your host, Caitlin, and with me today we have Mr. McGarvey. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself, what grade you teach, and how long you have been teaching.
So I have been teaching for the past 15 years, and for 14 of those years, I was a special education teacher, and I worked at the high school, the middle school, and all 4 elementary schools in our district.
Thank you. Now let's get started. I will be asking 10 rapid-fire questions, and the only rule is that you must answer all the questions truthfully and honestly. Let's begin. What is the weirdest thing you've ever witnessed?
So I haven't really witnessed anything super weird, but I've seen weird things like we've all seen on YouTube. And one of the weirdest things that I can remember seeing a long time ago was a dog riding a skateboard and like doing it really well, like better than I can ride a skateboard. So that would probably be the weirdest thing.
What is something you deeply regret?
So I try not to hold a lot of regrets, but one thing that I think I regret is probably not getting into a technology position as a teacher earlier, because I am having so much fun doing that this year.
That's cool. What is your favorite football team?
My favorite football team is the Dallas Cowboys, and I know that's going to hurt a lot of people out there, but they're actually doing really well this year, so I'm proud to say it.
What was your favorite or funniest Halloween costume?
My favorite Halloween costume, I think it was back when I was a kid, probably around 5th or 6th grade. I don't remember exactly when, but I dressed up as Albert Einstein. I had the mask with the big nose, and I had the white lab coat and everything, and that was my best and I think my favorite costume that I ever had.
That sounds cool. Who do you think is better at singing, Mr. Wagner or you?
Have you ever heard Mr. Wagner sing?
Yes.
He has the voice of an angel. So I say Mr. Wagner.
Okay. Have you ever done a job other than teaching?
I've had lots of jobs before I had like this professional career job as a teacher. So one of my first jobs was working in kitchens at the beach. So I would go down to the beach and spend my summers down there working in a kitchen as a prep cook, where you'd work during the day to get all the food ready for the night. And then I became a cook. And then throughout college, I actually worked at Carrabba's, which is an Italian restaurant that probably a lot of you have gone to. And I even got to travel to New York to open up a store. And then I was a manager at Carrabba's, and then I was also a waiter at Carrabba's for a couple years. So I've done a lot of stuff in restaurants. I also worked for UPS for a little bit as like a driver helper, where you would go in the wintertime, like around Christmas when they get really busy, and deliver packages too.
That's nice. Where do you find your videos that you put inside the recordings of CFES News?
So a lot of the videos that you guys will see when we're doing the CFES News are videos off of YouTube, or for like our core essentials, they're actually given to us by the company that makes them. And any others we make here in-house, like ones that you're probably seeing right now are like the winter concerts, the holiday parties, and stuff like that. So we try to get as much as we can that we curate or make ourselves, and then the rest we try to use so it's not copyright infringement off of YouTube.
That's nice. What scary movie did you watch growing up that still haunts you?
Ooh. So there's 2 really scary movies that I've seen, and one really scary movie is Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. And the reason that really made me scared as a kid, because when I was little, we lived on Elm Street, and it really creeped me out. But the other movie was a leprechaun movie, where the leprechaun like haunts this family and like comes back year after year, and it's not like a nice leprechaun with the pot of gold, it's like an evil leprechaun.
That sounds kinda scary.
It was also really weird too, because like if you would watch it now, like not as a kid, it's not as scary.
What is your biggest irrational fear?
Snakes. I have a weird irrational fear about snakes. I know everybody has like their own fear, but like I just don't like snakes at all. I know that like there's a ton of snakes that aren't poisonous or harmful. I just don't like them.
Have you ever been sent to the principal's office when you were in school? If so, what for?
I was sent to the principal's office twice. Once was in elementary school, and that was for being part of a fight. And the second time was in middle school, but it was inadvertently because I didn't do anything. It was because there was a food fight in the cafeteria.
Oh. It has been a pleasure interviewing you on the hot seat. Who do you nominate to join us next time?
Ooh, I would love to see Mr. Zempetta join us on the hot seat. Hopefully one of our 5th graders will take it upon themselves to reach out and set something up with Mr. Zempetta. What do you think?
That's nice.
Yeah. Caitlin, I have to say, you were a great host. Thanks for having me on.
Bye.
That wraps up today's news from everyone here in the Media Lounge. Thanks for watching CFES News. Have a great day.